What's up everyone, it's Lee here, the rental guy. I'm at the shop to do a special video for you. 1 year later, many items that I added last year, how are they doing? Did they pay for themselves inside of 1 year for me? And if they did, well then I own that item now and it's just making money. It's like I never had to pay for it. What are those items? Let's get into it. First things first, a little peek at the office. We're changing it around a little bit. It's still a big mess. My desk. I'm gonna be spending a lot of time here in the off season. I love multiple screens. I'm a little bit of a nerd. Okay, here it is. My list of things. We do have the option to go big. Well, let's do it. Nice big old shop. Okay, Booqable. We'll go into Booqable and then we will go into the reports, show how often products went out and how much they made. We've got it set on this year and let's look up some items. Let's start with the barbecue. I bought a barbecue at the start of this season, a new barbecue, and we'll see how many went out. Just so you know, I priced my barbecue higher than any of the barbecues in my area because I didn't feel like cleaning it. I didn't feel like if it didn't go out, then that'll be a loss, and that's fine. Let's see how many times it went out. So, barbecues. So actually the griddle's another one because we bought the griddle. I bought the griddle 2 seasons ago and it didn't go out at all last season. And this season, the griddle, I bought it for $300 at Princess Auto, which is like Tractor Supply. It's like a Blackstone style. The nice thing about it, people say, oh, you have to get the commercial griddles. You don't have to get the commercial griddle as long as the top detaches and you put a little tag on it that says, don't transport it with the heavy top on. It's been great. Look at this, our propane griddle has gone out 6 times. For a revenue total of $885. I paid roughly $300 for it, so it's paid for itself in this season almost 3 times. So that's fantastic. Whereas the year before, it didn't even go out once. I don't know if that's because I structured my website better. Probably is. My barbecue section's a little better. This one, 3x2 propane griddle. 3x2 propane barbecue. It's went out 5 times for a total of $825. I believe that I paid about $1,000 for it, so it hasn't quite paid for itself yet. But I'd say that's pretty darn close to a year, considering I'm the highest priced in my area for barbecues. I could have had it going out way more, but I chose not to because I feel like my area is underpriced for stuff like that already. And I'm not in a race to the bottom for lowest price on items that cost me to go out because of the cleaning, blah, 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 you get it. So let's check on propane tanks. We'll see because, you know, propane griddles and barbecues are a gateway item to get propane to go out. So we might as well check on how much propane went out this year. 20-pound propane tank, we had 5 of them go out. For a total of $257.48. Next item on the list, black lights. Excuse the mess, we're in the electronics area. In these boxes here, these are the black lights. They're light bars, they connect together. I bought black lights last year because I knew that I was going to make glow party sections and all sorts of different things on my website, which I did, and let's see how many times they went out, how much I made off of my black lights. So right at the top here, we've got black light bars. We've rented them out 36 times. So 4 of them cost me about $75. I have since bought more and more because people have been requesting more, but I've made $335 off of them. And so I bought, 4 sets at $75 a set. Cost me roughly $300 for those 16 lights. And I have made $335. And the revenue on those is $335.10. So for those 16 black lights, yes, they have paid for themselves inside of a year. Being rented out 36 times, owning 16 of them. Those black light bars, I get them from Amazon. So if people, I put more on my website than I actually own. If people want to book more, then I quickly buy some more. They're putter ball, yard games. You know, I bought the putter ball. It seems to be a good item. Let's see how much it has went out this season. It's made me $511.86. So the putter ball version is about $300, and then there's a knockoff version that's about $150. Regardless, I made $511. So even if I were to buy 2 of those putter balls, it would almost have paid for itself inside of 8 rentals twice. The hot dog roller, I rolled over on this one. Let's just see how much the hot dog roller did for us. So hot dog roller, type it in, hot dog roller has went out 3 times this year for a revenue total of $148. I have spent about $200 on it, so it hasn't quite hit that mark yet. I could have sworn that it's gone out more than that, but numbers don't lie. Wacky inflatable tube man. This is one that my wife told me to get. She said, I promise it'll go out. And I said, that thing's never gonna go out. And let's see if it goes out. Wacky inflatable tube man sky dancer this year has gone out 4 times for a profit total of $300. I paid pretty much $300 for it, so it has paid for itself inside of a year, so it's a win. Next one on the list is the bubble machine. I know this one's gonna win. Bubble machine. Okay, so the bubble machine has gone out 3 times for a total profit of $70.50. I paid $50 for it, so it's already paid for itself and then a little bit. And the nice thing is a bubble machine, you can add bubble juice to it. So I put my juices and my fog stuff and my concession, I always double it in price so that I make pure profit on those items. So let's see how much I made on bubble juice. Bubble juice. 3 times we've had bubble juice sold. So 3 jugs of bubble juice, revenue total $105, which means we spent $50 on bubble juice, which means we made $50 on bubble juice. So yeah, that's pretty good. And that's an add-on item. So when you get the bubble machine, then you make sure and sell the bubble juice with it because they don't want to have to go out and buy bubble juice and you want to make 100% profit on it. It's a no-brainer. Champagne wall went out 2 times this year for a revenue total of $290. So roughly 10 days, roughly $10 away from breaking even on that item. So I'd consider that a win still. And last but not least, 5-tier acrylic cupcake stand. I had this cupcake stand phase where I was like, oh, we have to get all this little cupcake stand stuff. And I know that the acrylic one was the most popular one, so we're going to see if it paid for itself. I think it was roughly $75 to buy. I could have sworn it went out more. So the acrylic cupcake stand has went out 2 times for a revenue total of $39, which it is only half paid for itself so far. So another year and it'll be fully paid for. It's still in great working condition. Shoot, I forgot to do the laser light, so we'll just check it out on this computer here. This here is the laser light. It's went out a few times. I got it off of Amazon. It's called the Derby light on Amazon. And we will go into reports. So right here we have the DIY DJ party light. It's went out 2 times for a profit total of $100. So the DJ light, we paid $130. It went out twice. We made $100 off of it. So almost all the way there, but not quite. But still good. So my barbecues, they sit up here in the racking. You can kind of see them through there. She found out that I've left. I've taken too long. I have to go home. So the video's over. We've got some update videos for this. All sorts of other statistics on items coming up in videos here. Lots of off-season videos for this kind of stuff. So catch you on the next one. I gotta go home because I have to come home sometime, even though I love working. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more of these statistic videos because you want the stats and I've got them 5 years worth. So let's do that for the off season. Lots of statistic videos. Anyways, as always, you stay classy. We'll see you on the next one.